Can I get a sorry Cheeto going in chat so we can?
Sorry,
Cheeto.
Clap, 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 clap.
I'm sorry. I just really think I like that bit because it makes us money.
Yeah,
Sure,
I like
sure.
the part where it makes us money.
Yeah, that's all true. I'll let him know.
I don't know
to
why
do
you would
that.
disagree with Justin on this.
This is a very funny, but let's take a look at show titles.
Okay.
How many?
Tip for rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat.
That was pretty good. How many nickels does Bryce get for that?
Bryce get?
Yeah.
All right, look.
Let's
True fact. Now that I
Not
watched
money.
Sorry to Bother You, I became uncomfortable with the Bryce gets a nickel.
Oh,
bit.
hey.
Oh, really?
like real thing that happened. Like all of a sudden, I didn't want to wear on my sleeve.
I'm so glad that you mentioned that because one of the most I've read a lot about Sorry to Bother You because I really, really, really like the movie.
Yeah.
And I've talked to a bunch of different people, a lot of different friends I don't keep in close contact with, but I always love and trust their artistic opinions because I wanted to see whether or not they saw the movie and if they liked it. None. And this is why I love you. This is why we are good friends. None had the reaction that Brian had.
Oh, really?
Really?
Well, I think part of it is because of sign of the times and where you're at and everything. But number one, I would say, if anything, it actually was very clarifying of my understanding of your character. That I think that Brian, for better or worse, you are always going to imprint yourself on what is in front of you and see what sticks and what doesn't.
Yes,
Right.
I am that selfish and that self-absorbed that I cannot look at a single piece of art without injecting myself into it.
I don't see it like that. I see it almost as the exact opposite of trying to feel the emotions of somebody in front of you as real as possible,
right?
With the realest possible way to do it, being like, oh, well, how does this interact with emotions that I've had?
Yeah.
So Josie today at dinner says, we have a real emotional family. Like when we go to movies, everybody cries. Like they cry, and they
I'd like to think I'm the thought leader in that regard.
They feel the movie, and like Penny can't watch like she talked about the little shorts before the movies. Like yeah. She goes, she just cries, and they're really sweet, and they're not supposed to be cried about. You're just supposed to go like, oh, that's sweet, but like she's crying, like bawling about it, and I'm like, it's okay, and then
I definitely cried all during "Won't You Be My Neighbor." It was like instant and powerful.
But before we get any deeper into movies, and we've got one on the line, let's pick a title, and so we can get that through while you guys talk about movies or we play the game
for
again.
rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat is pretty good, but
no, there's another one that was like fucking perfect though.
Thanks for the billions. I'll remember what that means years from now.
Although Pig in the Shitty is very tempting.
I like Okra's on.
That was a
That's my
pre-show
favorite.
bit.
That was a
I'm
pre-show
just
bit.
kidding.
Pre-show bit, yeah. God, it felt good to go to confession, but now I'm not thrilled that everybody's gonna rub it in my face.
Oh, God damn it.
Brian, did you see that a boot caught on fire? Like, did you see that? Like, apparently Calendars, which is a boot store, has a giant boot outside, and it caught on fire.
Caught on fire?
Yeah, like their billboard, because it was so freaking hot.
Wanka wanka lips.
I don't remember that one.
Babe Runner. I
Yeah.
think Babe Runner.
Babe
was my
Runner,
Pig
Pig in the Shitty is pretty
That's
good.
That's pretty
Can't
good.
put shitty in the title though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can.
You
Can
can't
we?
say shit
Yeah.
in the title?
Babe
you
Runner,
sure?
Pig in the Shitty.
Can you put like little stars instead of?
I mean, but I don't know. Babe Runner is so elegant.
No, I like Pig in the Shitty as well.
Oh, yeah. I guess if you don't put Pig in the Shitty, then people just think that we're like, oh, babes.
Yeah, right? But Babe Runner, Pig in the Shitty, like, you get that we're riffing on Babe and Blade Runner at some point.
There we go.
Then we lure them into our trap where we spend a whole hour talking about the philosophical pitfalls of being held accountable for things that you said out of context years after the fact.
Well, we're gonna go with that then. Hey, everyone, Owen's on the line. Hey, Owen, welcome back.
What up, party people?
Dude, hey, Owen, thank you so much for joining us. And this is one of the many, many things I like about you is that there is a level of...
You really know how to dance.
There's a level of trust that allows you to call in and just, riff and talk and speak from the heart. And I'm glad that we're a place where everybody was comfortable doing that. There have been episodes where we go off of formula, and sometimes I'm worried or ashamed or whatever. I felt none of that this episode. It felt wonderful from beginning to end. It felt like friends having honest conversations and dialogue with each other, and I really like that about us.
I appreciate you saying those
You
nice
motherfucker!
things
You
about me, Brian.
motherfucker! You motherfucker! You!
I love the way you make me feel inside. I feel like I'm special. Me and Bryce are no longer taking nickels and or tips. You're gonna put us on the salary wage. I love you too, Brian. Thank you for sharing your emotional feelings with me and exposing your heart to the internet. God bless you.
For transparency's sake, Brian really did walk out of the room.
No, he did.
He's probably going to get a drink and pee.
Yeah.
He needs it. Oh, Bonnie, earlier, I got to tell you, so me and Leah watch all kinds of gangster movies, and we have a system where if I put my hand on her knee, she closes her eyes, and if I squeeze her knee, she puts her hands over her ears, and then I tap her, and she can open her eyes again. And she said to my friend the other day, she's like, I can't wait till I grow up one day and see all the stuff I'm missing from these movies. But usually it's only 30 seconds of explicit content that I need to get her through when we watch certain movies.
What is the gangsterist movie for which you have watched together that even you afterward was like, Jesus, pushing the line?
Well, we just watched The Purge, which societal, whatever. But I think the worst thing I watched was we watched Superfly together.
The one?
The new Superfly, where he's all new age. It was directed by the guys who did The Matrix. And there is a shower scene where the guy has two girlfriends, and the girlfriends start off, and then the guy comes in, and they weren't showing anything, so I kind of let certain things roll. But then once I saw where it was going, I was like, all right, shut it down.
Yeah.
Because they had a nice little threesome going on in that shower. So.
Don't you think the imagination takes over at that point, and that's almost worse than
Well, I'm about a week away from having to talk with her anyway. She is on stage 3 of womanhood, so she's an advanced child. So she's already her imagination is fine, because we talk about that stuff. Like, we were watching a show, and every time they went to go have sex, they called it getting coffee. She's playing Fallout, and every time the people get pregnant, they dance. And she's like, Dad, why do they keep using references to them making babies with stupid terms like dancing and getting coffee? I'm like, because they're trying to be, charming about it, or whatever. We had a whole conversation about that. So she's on the cusp of just knowing it all, so I don't have to worry about it anymore.
So you can just, guess what? All this charming knee squeezing will be over. You can do whatever.
I'm done. I'm done with it. When I mess up on stuff, it drives me crazy. Hey, Brian, you're back.
How old is she now? How old is your daughter?
She just turned 11 on the 11th, so she's 11 now.
God. Wow. She is fucking coming along.
Yeah, and like I said, we talk about everything. I explain stuff to her. She's a geniusly advanced child as far as emotions and all that kind of jazz. So, yeah.
She looks older than 11. Like from the pictures that you put up on Facebook, I wouldn't have been shocked if you went as old as 14, to be honest with you.
Yeah. She hangs out with a lot of older kids too. She has a lot of older cousins. That's why I'm like, look, let me get you on this fast track before you get into middle school and find out what other kids are talking about that don't know anything, because that's already happening at that age. Kids start telling each other things they don't know nothing. So I'd rather have her get it from the horse's mouth. But speaking of the horse's mouth,
I was gonna say, when there's something about horses.
Okay, can we talk about this movie? Can we?
this is going to be a spoiler zone for Sorry to Bother You. If you have not seen Sorry to Bother You, I would encourage you, and I am not a spoiler guy. I am not a, like, you gotta be spoiler free. I was told by a few friends who saw Sorry to Bother You at South by that this was a movie that you should not read about. I saw it on opening night in the Bay, which was awesome. And I have told everybody religiously ever since, go see this movie immediately. But we are going to talk about what is probably my favorite movie of the year so far. Sorry to bother you.
Yeah, and keep in mind, from my perspective, one of the rarest and most precious of gifts is a true surprise in cinema. And this delivers that, provided you stop listening right now.
Yeah. Sorry. This will be a fun treat after show.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've discussed this on the internet at all.
Yeah.
I have not discussed
Come
this.
back after you watch it and then watch the after show.
Right.
And be enthralled and
which
join
will
in the
be
mental
easy
conversation.
to do since you're a Patreon at patreon.com/Night Attack.
And hopefully some people stick around for us playing that game again.
Yeah, no, also there'll be a game, but
my
mainly let's talk about that movie though.
All right. So do we want to talk about everything before the Jade Door, or do we want to talk about everything after the Jade Door?
Oh my God, I just realized the Jade Door is going to be a thing. Like, that's going to be a meme where somebody's going to say something, you're like, whoa, that's a bit after the Jade Door, I think.
That's not fucking Jade, that's Emerald. You can't read. You don't know Jade from
That was
Emerald?
Olive. It's Olive.
Olive, yeah. No, it was one of those things where it's like, I loved the combination of a message movie that was as smart as it was, without ever sacrificing being as dumb as it can be. Like, there are some real, like, whackety schmackety gags, and the combination of all of it was perfect for me. It was like, and that was one of them where it's just like, that is a great sort of, just like as an aside, a like Chappelle show kind of like, of course white people know colors and are very obsessive about colors. It's just one of those
About
things that
the
you never
distinction
really
between
think of until you
Olive
have the
and Jade and Emerald and so on.
So you have the right piece of art where it's like, no, the rich white guy knows about the different shades of colors.
Be Coffered. B. Coffered has the best comment right now. Dat rap dough. Like, oh my God. I've never been as uncomfortable in a movie theater as I was during that rap. That was a bit of cinematic masterpiece.
So since we're spoiling, I might as well just do it for you because y'all can't do it and I can do it. Let me tell you something about what I said earlier. So I've been in that position where I've been in a group of white people in San Francisco, and I literally had someone say to me, "Oh, so like you into rap?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I like rap music." Like, "No, do you rap?" And I'm like, "Not really. Like, I don't like. What do you mean? Like, I'm not a rapper." "Oh, but like, do you like, you know what I mean? Like, you like groove, like jaw, like you like no." "Oh, you got a free." We went through a whole thing where I had to like literally rap about something for the person to let me alone, and everybody's sitting there looking at me like, "Oh, you rap." So when I saw that part of the movie, I'm like, this is something that whoever wrote this has been in that room with a whole bunch of white people asking the black guy, "Do you rap?" To which he didn't rap. And so his rap was nigga shit, nigga shit, nigga shit. And everybody's quiet. And he's just like, nigga shit, nigga shit. And after like 3 chants, the whole white crowd is chanting it with him. And he's just looking around like, really? Really? And everybody in the theater. Oh, the best part is the theater. White people in the theater, like you can see them clutching their pearls. They're just like, oh, no. Stop saying it. Oh, you're killing me. He said it 7 times. Oh. They just look at other black people. I'm sorry.
Owen.
I don't know why they made him do that.
Oh my God.
Owen.
I was fucking dying.
Amazing.
I was dying. I was the funniest fucking part of the movie.
Owen.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Owen, I was lost thinking of, I wonder how every one of these extras who was paid $50 for the day of shooting that they did. Because like I saw in particular, I saw like one white woman like really selling it, and I was like, I wonder how she feels about her face in this moment at this, like, I'm uncomfortable even looking at it, and she was there and did it.
It is the art that needed to be made. Like, just the idea of the thinnest pretense. I once went to a Kanye concert, and he was doing Gold Digger, and he starts off the thing by saying, "Hey, all white people, you're allowed to say the N-word if you're singing along." And then they start singing it, and he's like, "We all know you wanted to say it anyway." And so that's all I could think of. It was like one of those. It was brilliant. It was one of those brilliant pieces of racial satire to show how much that the white people pushed him into it just as like this pretext. Almost hoping this went as well as it could for that white crowd, that all they got to do was just chant the N-word over and over and over again.
When you watch it again, Brian, the moment before they start chanting is how they all felt in that moment, because they all had a just overwhelming wall of like, fuck this shit. You're not rapping anything. They look disgusted, right? And I feel like that was the look they had on their face, knowing that they're about to start chanting back at him his bullshit song. Because the way that they looked before they started was the way you were describing how she must have felt. Because they were just all... And then they got into it. I'm like, man alive. Like I said, I was just looking around the theater. That was my moment to be like, oh. And you just see white people just looking at other black people in the line. They're just like the one guy went like this. He was just like, and I'm just like, yeah, that was crazy.
So the vast majority of my career, I've been a nobody trying to stay afloat, right? So as a result, at the very beginning, I see a main character who's like, oh, I just wanted to make an impression on the universe, and what does it matter? The sun's going to explode, and then none of this will matter or whatever. Like, I identified with all of that. 20 years into this, I think next year, it'll be my 20-year anniversary. I quit my day job and trying to be, I don't know, an artist or whatever the fuck horseshit I'm doing on the internet. But through that lens, it was astonishingly painful to consider the possibility that 20 years into this experiment, I am about to become this horrific, distorted stereotype of whatever success looks like. Like, there was a brief moment during this movie that I thought, fuck it, no, stop, don't try, don't do anything, just quit now, and then nobody will judge you. Like, this movie was amazing.
And to your point earlier, when we were talking about all the serious stuff and you were asking whose right is it to judge, this movie put forward that dynamic view with the girlfriend who was calling him out for being a sellout. Meanwhile, she's speaking in British tongue to sell her art for millions of dollars, still fucking slapping him in the face with his own penis to diminish him as a sellout while she's literally selling out in front of him and degrading him to the point where he starts not believing in himself. I'm like, bitch, you're doing the same thing he's doing, but you're doing it with your art. There was so much. Yes. There was that
it was so good. It was so good.
It was just.
So by the end of the second act, and I told this to both Bryce and to Justin, but by the end of the second act, I hate the main character because he sold out his friends. I hate his girlfriend because she's a fucking liar and turns out to be playing the same game he's playing. I hate corporate America because they're just harvesting everybody's goodwill or whatever. I hate everyone, and this is the moment that I think, okay, director, you got it. I'm very, very uncomfortable. I understand how fucked up everything is. Please tell me you have a solution. And then that's the moment the director goes, nah, I'm going to do a horror movie. Fuck you. like, I was like, that was amazing. That was amazing.
So the horse people, this is what happened in my brain.
Equisapiens, thank you.
Roll out.
The Equisapiens, in my mind, was just a really harken back to, hey, you break the big slave, down, and then you breed them so that you have big slave babies, because that's the workforce that we need. And we're gonna get these equisapiens because we need. I was like, yo, this is why I don't like white people. So, the stuff like that just made me just bad, because all I saw is Jeff Bezos turning black people in the horses and shipping me Amazon Prime the next day air. That's all I saw when he moved on up in the elevator. I'm like, Jeff Bezos is out here turning people into horses. That's what's going on. I know it.
What was amazing about that twist to me is that, like, all right, how do you tell that story, a magical realism story about race? And it's like, okay, well, what's the worst racist? Because if you have magical realism, like, why are you confined to normal? Like, why does the wizard be like, oh, but I just want to subjugate black people? Like, that is a limitation on the wizard's powers. And the Equisapiens to me, like, how do you go beyond racist in a magical realism world by saying, no, I'm fine. Like, I'm going to do the stereotypical black guy, the stereotypical, like a big, buck slave kind of thing. But I'll turn anybody, literally anybody who signs on their name on the dotted line, I'll turn them all into that. And then, actually, I lied. My favorite part of the movie was when he finally makes his offer to Kat.
I know exactly what you're talking about. That moment, that pregnant pause when he's like, okay, yes, I want you to become a horse person, but don't worry, it's only a 5-year stint, and when you come out the other side, we will pay you a lot of money. In fact, it's so much money, let me not speak it aloud, but let me write it down and then hand it to you.
It is a payoff to the rule of threes of the previous time when he's broke. You don't see a salary for the call center.
Right.
And when he goes up to the power callers, you don't see his salary for the power callers. You just know that he's happy with both, and now he's balling with both, but you don't know exactly how much that money is. And then there's the only time you ever see a dollar figure is when, again, the push is 5 years as a horse person, where you are in the words in the job description, you are charged with becoming the Martin Luther King of your kind, so you can sell them out to the man for 5 years, and then you're going to trust them to turn you back, or that you can be turned back for the grand sum of $100 million. That they lowball him on that is one of the funniest fucking things that I am like that was so.
This is also
look, $100 million is good money. Okay, I technically might have thought about taking the deal. Again, the movie triggered me with the whole slavery thing, but then when he told him, "I want you to be the Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, spy ninja of Equisapiens," killed me. And then on top of all that, see, this is why people don't trust the white man, because the white man's the devil. Because, again, spoiler alert, extra spoiler alert. If you ain't extra spoiler, you spoil it right now. Spoiler, cut it off. The fact that when he walked in the room after the party with people having orgies and sex and doing drugs and smoking weed and all this kind of stuff, first thing he does when he comes in, he's like, "Oh, is that Coke? Yeah, you want some? Sure, have some. Got to do the whole thing, though." He sniffs the Coke. There's a horse underneath the tray. And later on, he's like, "Was that the horse stuff? You said you had to sniff it." "Dude, that's just Coke. You're freaking out." And then at the end, it turns out being the horse stuff. So even before he even said yes or no to the offer, before he even saw the video, before he even went to the green room, he already turned this black man into a horse. And that's why the white man's the devil. I can't. I was so upset at the end when he turned to a horse. I was like, no! Why? I was upset, Justin.
Question.
By the way, over 5 years, $100 million is $20 million. That is around, after taxes, what Carmelo Anthony has made for the last 5 years. Like that is what he is being asked to do. It's like $100 million is such an insane low ball for like, hey, I want all of your dignity, all of your pride, all of the it is a 24/7 job for 5 years where you have no guarantee that we're actually going to be able to turn you back into a human.
Well, that's the trick of that. If you could though, I get to walk around and just say we the people, by the people, for the people all day. And he told me he's gonna take care of me. He's gonna give me some horse booty, and I got the long penis, and like, you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like 20 mil a year is good money to just walk around and try to encourage people.
That is a ridiculous lowball. That is a low. That is a dummy offer. And that was one of those things where we're just like, all right, so they build everybody up to this point, and then even then, like you said, like if you're gonna do a fuck Whitey movie, that's how you do a fuck Whitey movie. Like, because that Whitey, whoa, deserved a good fucking.
How many people walked out at the end of the movie before they saw the whole little last 5-second thing?
I almost did. Like we got to the end. They exposed that his nose had grown. It's like, oh, I get it. They're ending it as a horror movie, and I got up to leave, and then literally halfway out of the theater, all of a sudden it's like, oh no, wait. Here's a satisfying vignette where clearly they're about to murder this rich white man, which somebody pointed out. They said, no. They were there for the antidote. And I was like, I don't believe that. I'm pretty sure they were there to fucking murder the rich white devil.
Well, and also,
if there happened to be an antidote, I'm going to get it and then kill him. But I asked for the antidote first.
Mainly it's about the killing of that guy, right? Yeah.
Either way, he's dead.
Yeah.
Either way.
Yeah.
And I like how they did the Sorry to Bother You. That was their whole tie-in for the, that he was polite when he was coming in the house to pistol whip him with his penis.
Yeah.
Sorry to bother you. It's the Equus Sapiens in the house.
I was just so in love with that movie because, in general, I think message movies can be kind of boring because you kind of know, A, the message will continually step on the comedy or the drama because they have to get the message out because it's a message movie. That's why you're there. And you kind of know how it's going to end because it's a message movie. It's either going to end affirming the message or showing that the message is more important than ever because of what's happened to these characters. And this movie is no different. It ends with the union breaking the man and Cash going back to work in his telemarketing job. But the route they take, it never sacrifices the comedy. It never sacrifices the drama. It never sacrifices the weirdness. And there is nobody on earth who thinks that when he goes through that fucking door that he's going to see fucking like creature feature horror show with like massive gigantic dicks. Like
it literally sets your brain up to just like, oh, there's an overworked worker in there and he's fat and slobbering. He might be chained to a wall because he lives in the place. There's no way in the world. Like, that's the greatest hidden secret. Because again, I didn't get to see it till a week after it premiered. So people held on to that pretty good. I also wasn't reading the internet a lot, but even people that were telling me about it weren't saying that. So that's a huge, like, kick in the nuts part of the movie where it's like,
Speaking to that point, can I point out that it's fairly extraordinary that I've never been prouder that 1/3 of our audience has left as we get into this? Like
I chased him out real good.
But I mean, like out of respect, like they're like, hey man, if they're telling us we shouldn't hear this, then I'm out, and they're done, and that's rad.
Yeah, and they'll come back later and enjoy us talking about what they just saw, because now it's gonna make them want to go see it more. I know it is.
Yeah. No, look, the movie's great. I think the cast is fantastic. Legis Stanfield is one of those actors that I will make an effort to go see his stuff, because at the very least, I know he picks scripts the right way, because that dude is just on it right now.
Donald Glover was going to be that main character, but he had conflicts. So he suggested his buddy from Atlanta, who's the main character in the movie, take the role.
Oh, really?
So
wow.
Yeah. So he, I was like, I could see Glover doing something like that. But again, he had conflicts. He was like, "Oh yeah."
But Laketh, he's got that kind of laconic, like the movie comes to him, like he's a more vulnerable sort of character.
Yeah.
I would have a hard time seeing it
Yeah, I don't know if you've watched Atlanta or like he's been in other films and shows. He's a really good actor. He was.
Yeah, no. I love Atlanta, and I thought he was like low key one of the reasons why Get Out works the way that it works, because he's the only guy that you see pre and post that kind of gives you that really eerie kind of transition. And if he doesn't pull that off, then I don't think that movie has that same kind of tension. But yeah, and then Tessa Thompson, not only great, but also dead ass though. No, great shit all the way around. And it's like literally shot around my neighborhood. So I like it. Just there was also a lot of just me and Ashley being like oh look, like the bar they first go to with the organizer is literally right next to shit. I don't know if Brian, did I ever take you to the pinball place?
Yeah. No,
that bar.
That was the peach day that we were peaching all of our stuff. Yeah.
So yeah, no, that pizza place is literally in the same build. You can see it in the shot of the bar they go to when they're first meeting, and we're Danny Glover. I'm sorry, my third favorite part of the movie is Danny Glover talking about how much he loves the show. I just got the shit beat out of me.
Yeah.
Danny Glover just unrestrained joy. Like, I actually love it. And then I love watching a motherfucker get the shit knocked out of him.
So that was a key, like, generalized moment of subconscious, and the meme of him getting hit in the head with the Coke can. Like, those two things, that show showing how dumb the world is to watch this show, and how dumb hitting somebody in the head with a can gets you a deal, a show. The girl had all that stuff going for throwing that can. Like, yeah, that's how the world works right now. You can kick the shit out of somebody, and it'll probably be a hit TV show, because that's where we're heading.
So, I don't want to make this all about me, but let me explain. The opening, dude has a song in his heart, wants to make an imprint on the universe. Later on, encounters people who are in a position to, throw money around or whatever, shockingly close to where we're at. We seem to be doing well with, making this property or whatever. On top of that, what it's like to be the punchline on YouTube, to be like that moment with the Coke can hitting the dude in the face and everybody laughing at, not with him, strangely enough, resonated with me. Who would have thought? It was a deeply uncomfortable movie at times for me, but I'm really happy that it exists.
You can never fall, trip, or get slammed in a car door for the rest of your life. You just have to kind of keep yourself safe, because you'll be on a loop.
Well, and you want to know what? I actually hadn't really put that together. The idea that he gets the truth out to everybody by going on, I just got the shit beat out of me. It then is a gigantic financial windfall for the Army Hammer Corporation or wherever. Yeah. But yet, like, even after Lakeith Stanfield goes through, after Cash goes through all that shit, he can't make a difference in society. And yet the lady, the white chick that fucking threw the Coke can at him, that hit him in the head and made him a laughingstock, gets everything. Like now all of a sudden it's like, ha ha, A, what a hilarious video. B, look, we should make her the spokesperson for fucking Cola.
And they literally put him in shit. They shitted on him, and they still didn't listen to him. She was like, look, you got to go through this, that, and that, and we're going to dip you in shit. Then you can tell your message. And it's like, and he did everything he could, and like you said, it didn't even matter. It went the other way. Corporate America. It's so deep. It's so deep.
I mean, I did adore the ridiculousness of it all happening in one day. Like they made sure they went out of their way to say, like, in the last 22 hours, this person has blank, 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 and blank. Yeah. And it's like, okay, so this is one day.
I like that the horse people stole his phone and made their video, but he was looking for his phone for like forever.
Yeah.
He's like, well, I guess that's where my phone is. That was cool. It's a good movie. It's a good movie.
I love those gags. The few kind of like wackety schmackety gags, like the VIP gag, which is like a Chappelle or Key and Peele kind of sketch. The fucking the code in the elevator, which is like an Austin Powers fucking gag. Like
just keep on going. Just keep on going.
That and again, symbolism of white woman looking at an athlete type deal. Once he hit his main thing, all that was a groupie hoe.
Yep.
Like, oh shit, you just got a Nike contract, because she's in that elevator basically masturbating while she's punching in these numbers. And I'm just like, the symbolism layer upon layer upon layer upon layer just double strokes everything. So again, when you watch it again, you'll be like, man, these guys, society is horrible. I gotta take a shower. So
and by the way,
it was awesome.
The fact that they get the best white voices, like
with Patton Oswalt and David Cross.
Lily Allen is the British lady for Tessa Thompson.
Somebody told me that what's his name? Steve Buscemi is the very first one.
I want to know who the girl in the I want to know who the elevator voice was. If I wasn't a robot, I would fuck you today.
No.
Being.
I think it's Rosario Dawson.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think so.
I need that in my. I need that a Siri voice or something. That thing. Woo, she was sexy, boy. That's a sexy elevator right there.
I hope you didn't masturbate today.
The actor. I don't know the actor who's already a power caller, but I know that he is the best dressed, best presented, most badass motherfucker I've ever seen in the entire world. You know, with the fucking it Omari Hardwick? Is that what it is? Dude,
Omari Hardwick.
That dude, from his facial hair to his eye patch to his fucking style, everything he's wearing, fucking the dopest shit. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Do you watch the show Power?
No.
So you should put that in your catalog to watch. He's the lead actor in that. So for me, watching him in the show Power to watching this, like I was like giggling like a girl looking at how he was presented, because he was just like a fly pirate. He was like a ghetto gangster, sexy pirate man. The way he was dressing, the way he was talking, the way he was acting. Yes. And they wouldn't say his name. I don't know why they did that thing that they do in certain movies.
I love that too. I loved everything about it. It preserved the mystery. It made it above. It's like you don't get. He's so fucking badass. You don't even get to hear his name. It was fucking great. It was great.
Mr. Blank. Mr. Blank. I was like, wait, they're doing that thing? Wait, what's this? It does the thing that you mean to say it to do. It makes me mad. I want to know his name. I'm like, come on, tell me his name. Yeah. But they even blurred out the mouth.
Yes.
So you couldn't even read the lips of what his name was.
Loved all of that. It was great.
Yeah.
It was funny. I was walking back the day after I saw the movie. So I saw it on Thursday night. Friday, I went actually out with Brett. Just bullshit. Have a beer and talk. And we're walking back, and I see this car fucking parked on the side of the road or up on the curve, and I'm like who the fuck parked their car like literally right in front? It was right in front of the Grand Lake movie theater, and they parked the shitbox car from the movie with the fucking cords on the windshields. Just in front of the Grand Lake Theater.
No way.
For real. Yeah. No, they're selling it, by the way. On their merch store, you on Shopify right now, you can buy the shitbox car from fucking Sorry to Bother You for fucking $12,000.
$12,000 for that piece of shit. They push it.
It's a movie prop. It's a movie prop.
All right, let's split it 3 ways.
Yeah, I like the way you instantly flip from like that's bullshit. Hold on, 4,000 a piece. Yeah, no, we could do this. We could do this.
I'll put 4 G's on it. I'm not gonna put 12 G's on it.
Shit, hold on. Should the 3 of us buy that fucking car?
No, because it's gonna fucking be parked outside my house. I'm gonna have to pay parking tickets on it.
No, but
we could charge $10 for pictures, so people can come by and sit in it and pull the strings, and then we'll make our money back in a week.
We buy the car, and then we do a vlog as we drive it back to the 7 acres that I have. And
it does apparently run. I asked him about it. By the way, go to my Instagram. My Justin R. Young. Yeah, so Cassius Tercel. Sorry, 23.
Oh shit! Now it's up to 23,000.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on, real quick. Though.
I just had a bid for 12 grand. I was like, for 12 grand, we can hook some horses up and then trot it down somewhere. That would be cool.
Do you know,
like horse and buggy style? But for 24, we're out of the game. Do
you know that when I was in high school, the Tercel was brand new, and that was the nice new car that I got was a Toyota Tercel.
Really?
And I have an affection for Toyota Tercels. I think I want to.
Are you gonna buy the fucking $23,000? Sorry to bother you, Toyota Tercel.
Okay, which? Hold on.
Wow, you know,
Bonnie obviously went to bed because no one's yelling at you. For 12 grand, I was thinking about 12 grand. You split it up 4 ways. That's all right. 24 grand. You better love some Tercels, and like I said, you better do something special. You better
love this movie, because by the way, you're talking about $23,000 for a movie you said you were deeply uncomfortable with.
Yes, but that's what I loved about it.
Please don't spend $24,000 on this car.
Okay,
thank you.
Well, thank you for giving me permission to say I pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, 12 grand sounded reasonable. 24 grand, I
but Bryce, go to my Instagram, and you can see close-ups inside the car and all the shit they had outside of the theater. But that's literally so. Like, I just walk by, and it's the fucking thing from the movie.
Yeah, the strings on there.
They have, the afro with the cola can stuck into it.
What? Yeah, we might have to go get that. I bet you it runs like a champ too. I bet you that it really actually runs.
No, I talked to the guy that was with it. It apparently does run. Like they fucking drove it up on the sidewalk.
Well, before Brian whips out his credit card, let's talk about that Mr. Glass trailer. Let's watch that. Can we talk about that?
Shit.
Take off. No more. Wait. Sorry, Bryce. One more thing. Put up the thing. All right, here we go. My fourth favorite part of the movie was when they obviously do the action sequence with the Equisapiens that they didn't have the budget to do a full action sequence.
Which by the way, I thought played very, very well, because I was highly uncomfortable with this very tight view of and all the implied action that was happening outside of it. I thought directorially that was a smart move.
It was good. It was good. It reminded me a lot of Game of Thrones season 1, where they didn't have money to do a battle every episode, and they're just like, "Oh, main character, you get knocked out, you wake up, we won." Like,
yeah.
But the moment when they understand that even though the Equisapiens are this very weird, fucked up, troubling metaphor, that they're still just transformers for our story, and they do the like
Equisapiens roll
out. Yeah. Literally.
I was just like, oh my god, fucking like salute to Boots Riley.
Oh,
they're gonna be teaching this at USC next year. I'm sure of it.
Oh, by the way, Theater Monkey, Ash did get the earrings. I don't know which of the earrings she got. The Tessa Thompson murder, kill earrings, but I think
they're sold out. See, selling out.
Sold
she
out.
already sold out.
Oh, they're fucking hot. Oh yeah, we can go in on that Coke tray though.
Yeah, I get a Coke tray. Mr. Bobo. Oh my God, that's so racist. $50 for the plate, and that's a small plate.
It's only big enough to hold all the Coke. That'll transform you into an Equisapien.
That thing is nothing but a coaster. I saw that. I saw the space-time continuum. I know how big that thing is. Woo! $50.
All right,
I'm in the wrong business.
Let's watch the Glass trailer. Let's
blow glass.
Give me just a minute.
Oh! By the way, I'm releasing a whole bunch of content with my kid, and we had she wants to watch trailers and do reviews. So the first trailer I had her watch was for Halloween, and the look on her face for that trailer is awesome because she's scared of scary movies, and I'm a horrible father for shocking and awing her with a Halloween trailer. But it was amazing.
The new one or the old one?
The new one. The new one.
The new one, right?
Yeah, the new one.
I haven't seen that one either. Although apparently it's supposed to be. Is it good?
It's not out yet, so I don't know.
Oh, okay.
We just watched the trailer because I wanted to scare her, and it just
no. The trailer does the trailer look good? Is what I'm.
Oh, the trailer looks really good. Looks good. Okay. Looks like Halloween.
All right, here we go. The trailer for Glass.
It's amazing to meet you. It is simply extraordinary. Maybe this will all make sense if I explain who I am.
My name is Dr. Ellie Staple, and I'm a psychiatrist. My work concerns a particular type of delusion of grandeur. It's a growing field.
I specialize in those individuals who believe they are superheroes.
Good for you.
The three of you've convinced yourselves you have extraordinary gifts like something out of a comic book. David Dunn, the only person to survive that train wreck all those years ago.
What do?
I'm in security.
You think you have superpowers.
It's a feeling. Vision. I have to touch them.
You believe you are a protector.
My name is Patricia.
I have no question. There are 24 identities
I'm Mary Reynolds. Por favor, señora. We almost got you, bro.
that live in that body with you.
The beast is coming any minute now for you guys.
But what I am questioning is your belief that you are something more than human.
And yet, it is true.
My bones break easily. I've had 94 breaks in my life.
But you have an extraordinary IQ.
This is not a cartoon. This is the real world.
No way.
And yet, some of us still don't die with bullets. Some of us can still bend steel. I've been waiting for the world to see that we exist. May I meet the beast?
I hope for your sake that he likes you.
That sounds like the bad guys teaming up. A lot of people are going to die.
Don't do this.
Are you ready?
What do we call you, sir?
First name, Mr. Last name, Glass.
Mother flipping Glass.
Dude, that looks fucking great.
So I just watched Split for the first time a week ago.
Did you know going into Split what it was in the larger context?
Someone had told me that it somehow was gonna be a Unbreakable sequel trilogy prequel thing. So then that prompted me to watch it immediately because sometimes M. Night Shyamalan has ruined my lifestyle, so I kind of check out. But I enjoyed that movie thoroughly. I enjoy this ecosphere thoroughly. I think that this is better than I originally would have thought of it as a piece as a whole, because the next one looks amazing.
I very much more enjoy M. Night Shyamalan as Trash Panda than M. Night Shyamalan as prestige filmmaker. Like, I think when he embraces his schlocky kind of instincts, then the like, oh, all the people were really ants, like kind of twists feel a little bit more in.
Or
in
he doesn't
frequency.
say anything and the movie just ends and you're like, wait, what happened? You're not.
Yeah.
No, I need some kind of resolution.
So
come back here.
I really like, I mean, the thing about that trailer that I really like is that it just feels like the kind of Arkham Asylum movie that we've never fucking gotten, that we keep doing all these fucking Joker movies and Batman movies where it's like he's crazy and he's a strip club owner or he's like a sociopath. And it's like, I don't know, man. The coolest fucking part about Batman is Arkham, in my opinion, that he keeps putting all these villains and all these villains keep fucking making plans together and they keep breaking out and fucking with him. And I think that to me is great.
I am hopeful that everything we saw in this trailer happens in the first act. Like I want the opening scene to be David Dunn punching up Split Guy, and then 20 minutes into it, that's where there's that scene, and then 5 minutes after that, I want the Master Blaster pitch of, hey man, you're the brawn, I'm the brains, we're two bad guys, let's team up against the good guy. And then I really want to see the rest of the movie, David Dunn try to figure out how to break out of Arkham Asylum in order to go take down the real threat of these other guys. I don't know that I'll have the appetite for an hour plus of what the trailer pitched.
Oh no, I think that you're right that first scene probably happened. I think that it's like maybe even pre-credits, David Dunn chasing down the Horde, right?
Right.
And then the rest of the movie is what I assume. It's called Glass. So I think it is Mr. Glass getting them to that position, and then with my guess would be the expectation of keeping David Dunn in a confined place while he looses the Horde out on.
That'd be interesting. Is if Glass has this transformative third act moment where he does the right thing and realizes, like, hey, I've thought of myself as a villain all this time, but I'm in a position of power because I'm so brilliantly smart. Maybe I can do the good thing or whatever.
I don't know.
Or in true M. Night Shyamalan fashion, they all sit in a room and circle jerk, and it's all an imagination of things that happened and they got caught before, and Mr. Glass falls out of the chair, and they never go anywhere.
Oh, no, the shittiest way that it ends is it's like M. Night Shyamalan's kid that's like reading the last page of the comic book and being like, this sucks.
I to be honest, I figured like the big twist is it ends and they're all in prison doing a role-playing game. And they're like, I saw it. It rolled a 19, motherfucker. No, fuck you. Hey, these dice, they're made out of toilet paper. We're in prison. This is a role-playing game.
Yeah, I mean, I suspect if the movie's called Glass, then the movie's about Glass's plot. And this is both David Dunn and the Horde are being moved around like chess pieces to his bidding. And then the Sarah Paulson psychiatrist.
All right. Well, at least one person is begging us to finish the game. Let's finish the game.
Oh, okay. Hey, Owen, you want to join us for the game? Did you see it? We're doing a little betting game. We'll give you keywords from IMDb's listing of movies, and so you guys are gonna bet down. Name that tune style. How many keywords you need to name that tune? If you get it wrong, the next person in line gets an extra clue. We'll start back on.
Get it wrong, die.
We'll start back on level 1, easy difficulty. Owen, since you're here, we've got 10 keywords here. How many keywords do you think you can get this movie in?
6.
6? Okay. And this is the easy peasy one.
5.
Brian says 5. Justin?
Name that shit, fucks.
Owen, could you beat 5?
Oh, it's easy. Out to 4.
Okay. Brian, can you beat 4?
Fuck you, Owen.
All right, here.
It's the first one, so it's got to be easy, right? I can do it in 4.
Okay, here are your 4 keywords. Robot, unzipping pants fly, Cold War, fish out of water.
Oh no,
my God. Look.
This is a great game, by the way.
This is a good game. Thank you, Keith.
What is the name of the movie? It's a Disney movie. Iron Man. Not Iron Man.
The Fly.
No, with the robot and the kid, I'm thinking. I don't know. I said Iron Man.
Thelma and Louise?
You know what movie I'm talking about. Somebody tell me the answer. The Disney movie.
Legends of the Fall.
March of the Penguins.
Star Wars The Last Jedi.
The iron. It's iron. Iron something. Iron.
Iron Maiden.
The Iron Giant.
The Iron Giant is correct.
Damn.
That was right.
You got it. You got it. The remaining keywords were 1950s, small town, Maine, cult film, giant robot, and friendship.
Johnny Five, Alive.
Is that a Disney movie?
Yes, I believe so. Iron Giant.
No.
Iron Giant?
Iron Giant
was. No.
is a DreamWorks movie.
I think it was. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Brian, we're gonna start with you on this betting.
Right.
Difficulty level 2. You got 10 keywords.
6.
Brian says 6. Justin, can you beat 6?
5.
Owen, can you beat 5?
No.
All right. Brian, can you beat 5?
I'll go for 4.
Justin, can you beat 4?
Get fucked, asshole.
All right, Brian, here are your 4 keywords.
Hey, by the way, you were my BFF, but now you can GFF.
Oh, we haven't shared all that yet. Have you
we
already
we haven't debuted GFF.
Yeah.
Fertilizer, solar power, planting, and greenhouse.
Oh my god, if this is what I think it is.
Fertilizer, solar power, planting, greenhouse.
This is the Polyshore Vehicle Biodome, featuring the first movie premiere of Tenacious D in their one cameo.
Your answer, Biodome, is...
Ooh. I was totally going to go with Biodome until I stole the Martian from the chat.
Oh, shit!
Oh, the Martian.
That's right.
If it would have been Biodome, I might have got my car, drove out there, and punched you in the face. Like, if you would have just snagged that out of thin air, I might have smacked you right in your face.
I mean,
you said Biodome.
Sense.
That felt so good. Biodome felt good.
Right?
Good.
Right?
The remaining keywords were stranded, NASA, Mars, astronaut, presumed dead, and potato.
You left out NASA. You couldn't have gave him NASA.
That's easy. We gotta ascend in how much you solve. All right, this is a level 3 difficulty. Justin, we're gonna start the bidding with you. 10 keywords on the board.
5.
Justin says 5. Owen, can you beat 5?
I'll say 4 just to embarrass myself because I'm not going to let you punk me, you little bitch.
Okay. Owen
You know
says
what?
4. Brian, can you beat 4?
Eat shit, jerks.
Okay. Justin, will you beat 4? All right. Owen.
He said 5 because he doesn't want to answer. Your fear is showing. Your cowardice. Go ahead, hit me with these 4.
Here are your 4. Post-apocalypse. Rescue. Bound and gagged.
God damn it.
Sociopath.
Fucking easy.
Armageddon?
What the?
No, it's not Armageddon. Brian.
You're fired. Get out of here.
Oh, there you go. Brian, you get an extra clue here. Survival.
Fucking Mad Max. The most
Fury. We are not accepting Mad Max.
Rolled.
Justin.
Which one?
Fury
And
Rolled.
In the third one, what was Tina Turner's song?
Yeah, it's Mad Max Fury Road. The remaining keywords: dystopia, prosthetic arm, car chase, on the run, and Australia.
Prosthetic arm would have got me there.
Yeah.
Just
man, if I had $1 for every time I thought that.
All right, we get 2 more here. How about this? This is a difficulty level 4. We're gonna start with who are we starting with on this one? I don't remember.
Justin.
Justin, sure. Justin, start bidding with 10 keywords.
4.
By the way, Justin.
4.
He's on this bullshit.
You know what, Justin? If you get this right, I will eat this $10 bill.
Whoa. All right, so Brian's out. Owen, can you beat 4?
I don't have a $10 bill to eat, but I will eat this pack of Kool-Aid without sugar.
Works. All right.
This is sorry to bother you level racial commentary.
Because it's Kool-Aid and it's red, and I'm black. Kool-Aid is delicious and it's cheap and affordable. And if you don't have it in your home readily available for last-minute guests, then go fuck yourself.
Hey, by the way,
Brian says ditto.
I know there are times we get competitive, but trust me when I tell you, Justin, Everybody on the screen really wants you to get this right.
All right, here are your 4 keywords, Justin.
On top of that, I got some barbecue sauce readily available.
Okay. Here are your Shield, Fighting Brothers, Humanity in Peril, Revenge.
Don't you fuck this up on purpose? I swear to Christ. I swear to God, Justin. You and I are really good friends, and I want to remain friends.
Bryce, you're fucking fired.
All right, say it again.
I demand an impartial group. Get out of the chat. Everybody stop chat. Don't you guess shit.
No chat.
Just goddamn chat.
I'm going to turn off the screen. All right.
Put faces up there, chat.
Shield, Fighting Brothers, Humanity in Peril, Revenge.
So my first thought is Gattaca. They're brothers. They're fighting.
That's your answer. You said it. I'm done with you. It's Gattaca correct.
I'm just saying, no, my first thought is I'm talking through it.
Talk in your mind. We got Kool-Aid and money on the line. You can't just be talking through shit. You got to give an answer.
Fighting brothers.
By the way, just so we're clear, Owen, you and I have to eat our respective objects if Justin's right or wrong.
You said if it's right.
If he's right.
Yeah, don't get it right. You know, Gattaca. You know what? Now that I think about it, Gattaca's probably right on the money.
I think
fighting brothers.
I think
in Breaking they were dancing. Captain America: Civil War.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
That's not right.
Oh my God, that was so close. That was so close.
It was so close.
I almost had to eat $10.
What a puss. Eat the $10. Owen, if I also gave you Action Heroine, could you name this?
Captain America: Winter Soldier?
No. Brian,
then it's Thor.
Brian, if I gave you Fighting in the Air.
Fighting in the Air? Mm-hmm. Read all the others.
Shield.
Yeah.
Fighting Brothers.
Yeah.
Humanity in Peril.
Yeah.
Revenge.
Yeah.
Action Heroine.
Yeah.
Fighting in the Air.
Yeah, wait a minute. Everybody acting like I'm a fucking idiot. I don't see all y'all fucking in there getting your shit together.
I'll tell you what, man. If I had Action Heroine, I bet that shit would sell for a lot of money on the streets.
Yeah.
No.
Action Heroine's killing it in the black market right now. I tell you that.
You and your friends can have Action Heroine. Place it sold separately.
I'll say Thor Ragnarok. I don't know.
Thor Ragnarok is not correct. Justin, take it home with us when I tell you Disaster in New York. Fucking really?
Shield?
Avengers. They're first Avengers.
Avengers, yeah, the first Avengers.
It's the first Avengers.
Just like that. That's all there is to it.
Now I'm in the uncomfortable position of.
I knew it was Marvel. And once you said brothers and I was wrong, I thought Thor, but that's a cheap way to do that.
I mean, do I
Bryce,
eat
you're
this
still
or
fired.
no?
Well, and it doesn't have a shield.
It's
because he didn't get it the first time.
I just want to remind Brian that we are literally fucking 20 minutes away from you saying that you were made uncomfortable by Sorry to Bother You because of the ostentatious wealth of one of the characters, and now you are talking about eating $10 on camera.
Well,
but white people rich Brian living in Texas.
But I made a promise, and I feel like keeping your promises is important.
No, and I didn't win. You made a promise to eat it if I won.
If you got it right on. Yeah.
Well,
you
said if you got it right, but you didn't get it right.
Waste $10.
I'm gonna eat half of it.
What if you just gave
me
the $10?
Just give Bryce $10.
How
about you hand Bryce a $10 bill and say, "Congratulations, Bryce. This is a bonus for you."
He can have most of this $10 bill.
None of this even matters.
Enough to spend, and I eat the rest.
solve. That's not even real $10. He's not eating it. He's a fucking magician. White people rich. Ryan's living in Texas.
That's an actual $10.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's not true.
I don't know. All I know is you're a magician. I can't trust you. And if I would have had to eat this, I'd have been upset because this would have killed my soul.
You would have not had a good night if you ate that, Owen. No. All right, we got our last one here. I put this at a category 5 difficulty. Brian, we're gonna start with you. You got 10 keywords.
Twister.
Five words.
Twister.
I only need five words.
It's Twister.
Words.
You jumping straight to 5 words.
5 words.
Justin, it's not Twister, Justin.
Twister.
I only pay 50 cents per word, and my strength comes from the money that I consume. So I have $10 of units.
Math doesn't. Oh, Justin's saying 4. Owen, can you
Four,
do 4?
baby, 4.
3.
Ooh, Owen's saying 3.
Shit.
Brian, can you beat 3?
No.
Justin, can you beat 3?
No, I fucking know. Why would I beat my own thing? Why would I beat my own meat?
Well, you kind of beat your own thing on the regular. We all know how you do, CJ, but that's not part of the game. With the prosthetic arm and tote. I know how you do it.
Owen will dig this because he'll get the reference. So I've had this T-shirt for a while of the first bearded lady who looks shockingly like me.
Oh, that's you,
Annie Jones. But her arm came off. So now she just looks like she's wearing an Allen Iverson sleeve, which makes me even happier.
Put up the Black Power fist on it. That's how we do it.
All right, Owen, you got 3?
3.
We're going to give you 3. Here we go. High school. F word. Teen movie.
Oh, my God. It is fucking, what's the name of that movie? The Breakfast Club.
How the fuck did you get The Breakfast Club? That's right.
And you.
Just like that. That's all there is to it.
I thought it was not another teen movie.
The other clues.
I thought it was either Superbad or All the President's Men.
I thought it was In the Line of Fire.
I thought it was Platoon.
I thought it was
Romeo and Michelle's high school reunion.
Okay, well, you won. Fuck you. I hope you're happy.
You go ahead and sip on this tea, bitches.
Hey, is that a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
God damn it! Don't make him more satisfied in this moment. You shame him about.
I'm not playing this game.
It was 3, and y'all pussied out. I got this shit. I don't even know nothing. It's not even my show.
That was a massive Hail Mary. There's no way you fucking.
The other keywords were redhead, brunette, voyeur, detention, brat pack, teenage rebellion, and anti-hero.
Bryce, you're rehired. I apologize for everything I said about you on and off camera. And don't open that package. It's at your front door when you get home. Just go ahead and throw that in the trash.
Okay.
I apologize to you, Bryce. Thanks for bringing it back.
One more time. Thank you so much to Keith for sending this in. This is. Oh wait, I do have one more. You guys want to do one last one?
For 10 billion points.
For 10 billion points.
Yeah.
We got 10 keywords here.
Dave.
Owen, you just won.
Is it Dave?
It's not Dave.
Okay.
Owen, you want to start betting on this one? We got 10.
Basic Instinct. Is it that?
Ooh, Owen says 4. Can either you beat 4?
Yeah,
Brian.
I can. But I choose
the
not to, and that's why I'm the better person.
Grow some balls, Brian.
Justin.
Grow some balls, Brian. Chat room. Grow some balls, Brian.
Okay.
Grow some balls, Brian.
Grow
some balls,
Kanye
Brian.
would never do that. He would never.
Right, people rich. Grow some balls, Brian.
What are you doing?
The sequel we've been waiting for.
I'm trying to guilt you into having everybody say, grow some balls, Brian.
I would love to see President Trump do exactly this. Grow some balls, Democrats. And he's trying to sell it like, come on, let's go.
I told him, I said, grow some balls, liberals.
You know what I think Pocahontas should do is she should grow some balls. This joke is
grow some balls, Pocahontas.
Pokemon, grow some balls.
What? Crazy Bernie needs to grow some balls. York Times, grow some balls.
To the Iranian president, don't grow some balls.
Please stay vaginal.
And now someone's going to loop all of you guys doing that thing that I'm not going to do because I'm going to be out of the loop. Just sitting here in the corner while everybody's...
Fox News alert. 3 white podcasters.
We'll just tell them to grow some balls.
The animated GIF says, when white podcasters tell the black man it's okay.
Oh my God, Justin, you missed it during all the technical stuff. But Brian brought up, what was the Shepard Smith thing that you embody with?
We were trying to figure out whether or not my dad actually knows that Shepard Smith is gay.
Ooh, that's a good bet.
Right?
That's a good bet.
Right? I mean, he religiously has... I don't want to say he watches Fox News, but it's on while he listens to Rush Limbaugh.
Sure, yeah. I mean, when he's got both pieces of political news.
Right. Both.
Double fisting.
Both country and Western.
Country and Western.
Town and country.
I would say... Well, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Is he... That's a gay guy? Like, is he somebody that's
no.
like...
He does not appear to be overly concerned with who's gay and who's not.
I will say no then.
Yeah.
Because I think Shepard Smith's one of those, like, if you're into that you're gay or you're not thing...
Yeah.
Then
you would
think that,
probably
then
know.
You understand, you pick it up, or like you've read enough online that you're like, oh, okay, because he's out, right? Like he's not.
Yeah.
You know, it's not like a secret. It's just if you only see him on Fox News.
But
I
guess
he's
not.
Here's the twist: is that
he's not the fucking Fab Five, right? Like,
right.
He's not tossing his hair while he talks about the Iran deal.
Of all
in slow motion in black and white. I've been watching a lot of Queer Eye.
It's so good though.
So Brian says he could do it in 3.
So, well, Brian said he could do it in 3, but then decided he wouldn't. Or could you do it in 3?
You know what? I will do it.
You will do it in 3.
You know what? You know what? I wasn't gonna do it, but you guys convinced me. Yeah. I'm ready.
Balls, Brian.
All right. Unless anyone else wants to go for 2.
Yeah. You want to go for 2? You want to come
No.
for these 2?
You
want to come for these 2?
No balls. I have 0 balls.
That's right. Okay. 0? All right. I'm ready.
All right. Your 3 clues. Fairy tale.
Hold on.
Oh, he's putting on his bunny ears.
Ready?
Bunnyears.com.
Fairy tale.
Fairy tale.
Yeah.
Enchanted object. Enchanted castle.
Is it enchanted?
It is not enchanted.
Oh, I got it. I got it.
Bullshit if it's not.
I
because
got it.
Like 2 out of 3 have the word enchanted, but it's not enchanted. All right.
You have too many daughters not to know this answer.
Time. Song as old as rhyme. Beauty and the Beast.
More like Beauty and the Bullshit.
He didn't
Fuck
even need
you. Fuck you.
He didn't even need the following keywords: chauvinism, Stockholm syndrome, rose, France, castle, anthropomorphic candle, and title appears in song.
How did you not get that, Brian Brush Wheezy?
These are great clues.
Bonjour.
Oh, such a good game. Thank you, Keith. Thank you. One last time. Thank you, Keith. Whew.
Yeah, man.
That was good. I like that game.
Fuck. The fuck's up with Beauty and the Beast, man?
No, it's fucked up. Also, how come in all of the subsequent promotional material they keep portraying him as, a giant dog? Because
and not just David from Legion.
Yeah, well, like he definitely becomes. Wait, is that?
That's the same guy?
Yeah, the Beast is David from Legion.
No way.
Yeah.
Wow.
The new. Let me see.
I didn't watch.
Oh,
the movie.
you mean the live action movie? Whatever.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah. No, definitely a live action movie.
Fuck that. All right.
You would have been like 3, minus 10. in the
Stevens.
cartoon version. The cartoon version came out when? Like
wait, 1972? Dan Stevens?
Yeah, when did
that is right.
Out the womb.
Somehow Legion is not on his known for. They just decided to have an empty fourth space.
Oh really?
Like down number Abbey.
Yeah.
Hey. Shit's fucked up. Hey, for everybody wondering about pup dates, here's the latest pup date. Fucking changing the locks. It's tedious and took all day, and I failed.
You failed. Why'd you fail?
Had a frustrating moment.
All three locks are changed, but I bought expensive locks because, like, the expensive locks you can do one-time code, and there's logging of, you could do up to 30 different codes, so you know who's coming in and all that shit, and you would think that it would be fine, and it worked fine for the first one, and then the third one I said, this should never be a door people go in or out of, so I just permanently locked it, and then the fucking wasted all my day.
So a lot of user error.
No,
it sounds like he has a bum.
I mean, we're trying to be supportive. Brian's got bunny ears. He obviously fucked up. Said he fucked up. Like, it's fine.
He can fix it. If anybody could break into a locked door that's locked for time, it's Brian Brushwood.
It's a man with 1/10 of a $10 bill in his belly.
That's almost $1.
I'm not lying. I'm going to Jack in the Box after this.
Excuse me, sir. What happened to the corner of this $10 bill? It's like none of your business. That's what happened.
Rule, dude.
Yeah. Hey, save room for Jesus.
No, it was a very frustrating day.
You had a bum unit and you kept trying to troubleshoot it all day.
Yeah, correct. I spent like 3 or 4 hours trying to fix a goddamn thing that was not going to be fixed. It's fucking fucked up.
That's fucked up.
Whatever.
Garbage.
Anyway, the good news is you're welcome, James Gunn. You're welcome, Dan Harmon. You're welcome, Roseanne Barr. I think we fixed all of it for you.
I thought the bitch was white. Oh, man.
Can I say that in that crazy unhinged video that you just put up, her hair looked exquisite. That was the best hair I've ever seen on Roseanne.
That looked like a professional sociopath's hair. Like a professional sociopath. Like, not like run on the mill. I just cuss my, like, if you were just a professional and that was your job to say, what do you do for a living? Oh, I'm a sociopath. Fucking good looking sociopath.
There's a word for that. It's called prosiopath.
Prosiopath, yeah.
Which, by the way, you can...
Sounds like a fucking Mike TV song.
Ask your doctor about prosiopath.
Consiopath. What are the pros and cons?
Somebody put up a meme and they just had they had Michael Jackson up there. They're like, I thought the bitch was white, and they just kept flashing Michael Jackson. I was crying inside. It was so funny.
My name is not Susan. that was a Whitney Houston thing.
Yeah. You know what I found in the garage, and I thought would be like a part.
Was it? A little nervous about going forward here, but I trust you, so go ahead.
What I found in the garage I thought would be more of a thing today, and then I found no fucking way to incorporate it, was this little guy.
Oh, shit!
Fapper D. Dolphin.
Fapper D. Dolphin!
Hello. I don't remember if Fapper D. Dolphin had a voice or even spoke.
Can you?
I don't think he did until right now. He waited until 2018 to finally utter a voice.
So I wasn't sure if this was the original one because I thought Fapper was more brown, but this is the kind of a gray. But
here's how you can tell. Can you put your finger in his tongue?
In his tongue?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, then flick his tongue and know that it's the real Fapper. Show us. Show us.
Oh, I see.
Oh, the real Flapper, please stand up. Please stand up.
Yep, that's the only reason why there's a hole.
There it is. That's Fapper D. Dolphin.
There's definitely another hole on this side.
Fapper, can I ask Fapper a question real quick?
Yeah. Is it pronounced heron?
Fapper, what color did you think the bitch was?
Well, I thought the bitch was white.
I thought the bitch was white.
And so that's why I said the bad stuff. Because I thought she was white. I'm
All right,
Fapper the
Fapper,
dolphin.
what do you say we just punch out after I thought the bitch was white?
Well, whoa. See you later. Oh, Fapper. Oh. You good,
Oh,
man?
Fapper's gone. Oh, back into the ocean. Oh, look at it. He's splashing around.
Oh, he's flapping around.
All right. I think we need to shut it down. We got to shut it down.
All right. Well, listen, hey, thank you for all of this. We'll be back with more Night Attacks on Tuesday. More stuff coming up over the week, I'm sure. You guys have a good night. Thank you, Owen, for being on.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Everybody, check out @ODoctor.
Thank you, Owen.
See you guys later.
Thank you, everybody. I love you.
XOXO.